Dear student of class 10th, in the chapter Human Eye, we will study about the structure and function of the human eye. We are thankful to God for giving us eyes so that we can see the beautiful world through our eyes, isn't it? So we must take care of our eyes, frequently wash it with water. Are you aware of the various functions and the structure of human eye? So let us see. So our eye is like a spherical ball. Okay, how much is the size of this? This is about 2.3 centimeter diameter. Okay, our eye is of about size 2.3 centimeter diameter. All the eyes are not of the same size. It is not a factory product. So everybody's human eye slightly may vary, increase or decrease in the size, because of which the defects in the eye arises, which we will discuss later on. So, but generally it is the normal size is 2.3 centimeter. So this is the structure of human eye. This is the outer layer. You can see here this one. This is the cornea through which the light enters. Okay, and just below the cornea is this one sclerotic layer and choroid, and just in the inner part is the retina where the image is formed. Whenever any object we see in front of the eyes, okay, the light ray passes through this cornea and enters the eye, and what is this part? This is called iris. Okay, our eye, what is the color of your eye? It may be black, brown, blue, green. So the color of the eye is due to the color of iris. This is iris. You can see it like the shutter. Okay, the more it will open, the more light will enter in the eye lens. This is eye lens, this is blind lens, and so this part is called the pupil, where the amount of the light is entering in our eye. So, and this part is ciliary muscle. These ciliary muscles are compressing and relaxing this eye lens. This eye lens is what type of the lens? You have studied about lenses in earlier chapter, concave and convex. So our eye having this convex lens. So whenever any object is placed in front of our eye, the image is formed at the retina. The light passes through the lens and form the image at focus. Like an object is placed at infinity, image is formed at focus. You are aware of it in the lens. Okay. Now, what are the other parts? Like this is vitreous humor, aqueous humor, and this is blind spot, as you have studied in earlier classes. Like when we keep any object very close to our eyes, we are not able to see clearly, is it? Why? Because the signal is not going to our brain. The minimum distance should be 25 centimeter to keep any object in front of our eyes so that we can see it clearly. Okay, that is called the near point, and the maximum distance is infinity. Infinity, like the horizon of the earth you can see, the sky you can see, the stars you can see are very far, but we are able to see. So the maximum we can see is up to infinity, and minimum is the 25 centimeter. So this is called near point and far point. Near point is also called least distance for distinct vision, and far point is infinity. So this is the structure, and here the optic nerve. When the light is passing through the lens, this on the retina, this numerous amount of the cells are the light sensitive cells that gets activated. Okay, and they generate electrical signals from here and pass through the optic nerve. It goes to our brain. Okay, and we perceive the object as it is. So revise it, draw the diagram. Hope it is clear to you. Okay, so can you draw the diagram in your notebook like this? Practice it 2-3 times. Definitely you are able to do it. Okay, and the notes which were sent earlier, hope you have been revising it. So let us see the function. Here, as the signal goes through the optic nerve and we perceive the object as it is. Do you know what is the power of accommodation? Yes, power of accommodation is the ability of human eye to adjust its focal length. So this is the lens which is being compressed and relaxed by the ciliary muscles just above and below the lens. So like this is the lens, convex lens, and ciliary muscle from the upper side and from the lower side, they are compressing it when we have to see the closer object. Okay, like this chalk piece I am seeing. So our ciliary muscle is compressing the lens so that we can see clearly, and the image is formed at the focus or at the retina. Now when it is relaxed, when they are not compressing, this is the relaxed position of the lens. This is compressed. This one is relaxed. When we are seeing the far object, infinity, our ciliary muscles are relaxed. They are not compressing the lens so that we are able to perceive the object clearly. So this ability of our eye to adjust its focal length is called power of accommodation. So hope it is clear to you the structure, function, and what is the function of the ciliary muscle. Okay, do you know why some student, some person, they are not able to see the closer object or far object clearly? What is this defect called? Okay, myopia and hypermetropia, correct. So what happens in that case? So what happens, the image is formed just before the retina. That is short sightedness. The person is able to see the short object, closer object clearly, but is not able to see far object distinctly. Okay, they cannot identify who is that person or anything which is farther. So that is called myopia and hypermetropia. In hypermetropia, what happens? The image is formed after the retina. How can we bring back the image back to the retina? By keeping lens in front of our eye. So we are keeping convex and concave lens here by using the specs. Spectacles are being used by person. Why? To see the closer and far object. What type of lens you will use when you have to see the closer object clearly? You will use convex lens to rectify the defect. And what type of lens you will use to see the far object clearly? That is concave lens. Okay? Hope it is clear to you. Revise it. Thank you very much.